Hey guys, this is a quick warning that most of this video is going to be a bit out of focus. I did tell you guys that I'm filming with my Google Pixel and not my actual camera because it's broken. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to record it again. So I hope you guys can still enjoy the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to deal with loneliness in the winter seasons and how not to go back to like negative patterns just because you're lonely. So there's nothing like winter to remind you how lonely you are. You've just left summer, having your hot girl summer, which actually didn't really go to plan. And there you are, single as a Pringle, watching your other friends in relationships being booed up, going to the movies, doing cute stuff, and you're just like, why me? You're thinking, why me? Or what is going on? Or for some of you are thinking, another winter, still single. Others of you are like, I don't even really want to be in a relationship, but I cannot stand this pain of loneliness. Guys, I get you. Winter depression is real. I personally have spent 12 winters alone. Let me draw for my small violin. I literally spent 12 winters alone, and some of those winters were just plain rough. I remember back in 2017, it was like a Friday night. I had finished shopping. I was in Selfridges, and it was around about 5-6 p.m. And you know, during this time, it gets dark super early. So I'm thinking, bruh, what am I gonna do the rest of my Friday, Saturday evening? Because you know, Friday and Saturday is when most of the fun begins. The weekend, I literally had nothing to look forward to. And I remember standing in Selfridges and feeling a desperation in my freaking soul. I kid you not. I'm very intuitive, so I feel everything on a deeper level. And I remember pulling out my phone thinking, I need somebody right now. Like, I need somebody pronto. And so I got on my phone, my first time downloading Tinder ever in my single freaking life, and I went on Tinder and I just started swiping. And I can't lie, there is a sensation in knowing that with a swipe of a button you can just be in contact with someone like that. There's just a sensation knowing that you can get instant gratification. Even seeing that someone has super liked you is like a boost to your freaking ego. It is such an ego boost that all of a sudden you don't feel so alone. And I can see why people swipe all day long. I remember going home, swiping when I was in my bed, swiping. It gives you this full sense of I'm worthy. Because obviously you put up your pretty pictures on Tinder, you put up your best shots, so everyone's like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, let me take you out. Yeah, like, yeah, Woody. But I want to tell you guys, do not distract yourself. And know when it comes to being lonely and feeling any sort of pain, and I heard my pastor say the other day, pain seeks pleasure. And ultimately, when you're feeling that kind of sorrow and that loneliness and this feeling of, I could die right now, you want to seek a form of pleasure. And I want to tell you guys that that is not the way to go about it. You're bringing people into your life that you probably won't be able to get rid of anytime soon, right? It's just unnecessary, right? And the only way to really break a habit is to replace it. So if you're tired of being lonely, you have to find new, wholesome habits that don't necessarily involve people that you're just using. Because if you do call your ex, or if you do, like, I don't know, give your number to a guy in the club, you're just using this person to feel better about yourself. When it comes down to it, that's really what you're doing. You're just trying to feel better about yourself by using someone else, and that's not good. I understand the pain, but one thing you should not do is go backwards. And I feel like if you can master what I'm about to tell you now, your winters going forward are going to be so much easier. Because most of the time, aside from loneliness, we're just bored. Like, we're just bored. The reason why we go back to our exes is because we're bored. The reason we go on Tinder is because we're bored and lonely. And that's a hell of a combination, because you know what the saying says, the devil makes work for idle thumbs. That couldn't have been more truer in the 21st century. And access to everything is so easy. Access to pornography. Let me not talk about pornography when you're bored. Should I talk about female pornography? I feel like I should make a video on female pornography and why a lot of female watching porn these days. There's actually a psychological reason for it. Comment below if I should make a video on female pornography. Ooh, chill. So I'm gonna give some practical steps and tips on how to cure loneliness, boredom, isolation, whatever you're maybe feeling in these winter months. I'm gonna give you some tips, and they're only gonna work if you apply them, if you try them. You could be like, oh, Breeny doesn't understand. Trust me, boo, I've been there. Like I said, I've been single 12 winners. Some more successful than the others, but I know what I'm talking about, right? So number one, plan your weekends in advance. Whether it's your weekends you get the loneliest or your weekdays you get the loneliest, whenever you know you're at your loneliness, plan those days in advance. Therefore, you will always have a contingency plan on what to do when you're feeling these ways, right? And planning those weekends doesn't necessarily mean going out. It could be you plan to have a Netflix and chill by yourself. It could be you had a plan to go and see your sister, to go and visit your mother. Whatever it is, make sure you plan them in advance. So like the weekend's coming up, I know I'm going to be lonely. Let me put something in place to actually curb that before it even happens, right? It's like eating junk food. If you meal prep, if you plan your meals in advance, even if you go out and you see a McDonald's, you're like, I've got food to eat. When you don't have food to eat, it's dangerous. You're in trouble. Tip number 2, plan some date nights with your single friends, okay? Because guaranteed your single friends are feeling the same way as you are. Your single friends need love too. Even if that means going out of your immediate circle, because maybe most of your friends are in relationship. Maybe most of your friends are married, but try and get out of your circle if need be and plan some fun date night events. Go out to eat with your girlfriends that are also single, with your friends that are also single. Honestly, like, you guys can even talk about the stupid stuff that you're going to do if you didn't go out on this date with your friends. Like, honestly, when you're single, it's so important to have people that are also in the same boat. There's nothing worse than hanging around a group of friends that can't stop talking about their boyfriend. And it's not you being jealous. It's not you being envious. It's like, you ain't trying to hear that. Go around people that are in a similar situation than you are. Plan some fun date nights. Even call it date nights. Girls, I planned a date night. Save your money. Let's go here. Let's plan this. Let's do this. You can get really creative when you're single, especially in the winter month. Go to Winter Wonderland with your friends. I'm not sure where you guys live, but there has to be something to do in your area. There's always something to do. It's whether or not you want to do those things. Do not make excuses for why you're messaging your ex. Do not make excuses for why you're using someone else to feel better about yourself, okay? Number 3, treat days or retail therapy if you've got the coin. Do not spend money you do not have. That's also a negative form of escapism. Spend money that you've put aside to treat yourself. Contrary to popular belief, like, I do not treat myself enough. I can remember what my last treat was. It was literally last year. Like, do treat days. Whether if you buy yourself something nice, you take yourself for dessert, get takeaway, you go shopping at your favorite store. Treat yourself. Treat days on the days that you feel your loneliness. Whether it's Sunday, whether it's Saturday, whether it's Friday, whether it's midweek, plan something to do for yourself. Self-care, Saturdays, bring your friends, go to the spa, have an at-home treatment. Everything doesn't have to cost money either. Like, some of the most fun things to do, you can do with £10, $10, 10 Canadian dollars, wherever you guys are watching me from. But there's so much you can do on a budget with no money, so you can never say that money is an issue. Just be creative. These are the times to get creative, okay? Number 4, group activities and Christmas parties. I know a lot of you guys work a 9 to 5, so you guys have Christmas parties, you have drinks and stuff like that. I know some of you are like, I'm not going to my Christmas party. That is just so awkward. But you never know who you're going to meet there, man. You never know if you're going to meet your boo-boo at a Christmas party. Even if you don't, it's still a nice time to have fun with your colleagues. Don't be a hermit. Don't be boring. You heard what I said in one of my videos. Do not be boring. You have to have something interesting to talk about. When you go places, you have stuff to talk about, even if it's a joke. Go on a date with a guy and you say, oh, at my Christmas party, this guy was like drunk and he was like dancing and then ha ha ha. It's something to talk about. Unless you create these experiences, you are not going to have anything interesting about you. I cannot make that any more clearer. Have fun. It's not the end of the world that you're single. It's not the end of the world that you're alone. It's not that serious. Learn to enjoy yourself. Learn to enjoy a company outside of having a male companion. Okay? Number 5, say yes to dates, okay? And it's not you're going on these dates because you're lonely. You're going on dates to meet new people, okay? You're going on dates to enjoy different company, surroundings, different restaurants. You're just being a nice person. Allow yourself to be wine and dine occasionally. I'm not saying every weekend have a guy booked in. That's too, then that's nah. Enjoy the odd date. Say yes to the date. You never know that this person may be the one to snatch you out of your single winter. Like, you don't know. Just don't know, okay? So be optimistic, be open, smile. Number 6, learn your love language and how you receive love. Love languages aren't just for relationships, they're for family, they're for friends, they're for everyone. How you want to receive love. And I think a lot of us do not feel loved because the people that are around us aren't communicating love in the way that you receive it. And that's what knowing your love language is all about. If you haven't taken a test, I'm going to link it below for you guys. I took the test like 7-8 years ago and it's been really, really helpful. I also sent it to my friends to take it as well, so I know how I can love them better. Some of your friends may prefer quality time. I know a lot of my friends love quality time. They just want to spend time with me. I wish I could give that to most of them, but I can't. Other people's love languages is words of affirmation. Other people's love languages gifts, acts of service, physical touch. Physical touch between friends, yeah, is something like, I'm a physical touch person. I like when my friends touch me. That sounds really wrong. I like when my friends hold me, hold my hand. Knowing your love language and knowing how to communicate it to the people you care about. Last but not least, number 7, learn to enjoy your own company. Like, it's not every day you want to be out. Not every day you want to be around friends. It's not every day you want to be around people. Enjoy your own company. I feel like we have like so many things to entertain us, from Netflix to Instagram to Twitter. We have so many things to entertain ourselves. We are overly exposed, overly entertained. There's so much out there, but when it comes down to it, you have to be comfortable being on your own. And I will continue shouting that till the day that I die. Self-love is the best love. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. Loneliness will be a breeze. You can be alone, but you don't have to be lonely. I love being alone these days. I love my own company. I love myself. I just love myself. I think Breeny's great. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I completely understand where you guys are at. Being single in the winter can be so hard. Some of our tendencies is to like go back to our ex because it's convenient and it's known, like I know him. And this is one thing I've been hearing a lot you guys saying, yeah? Some of you girls are like, oh yeah, I'd rather go back to my ex so I can keep my body count low. Stop being stupid! Honestly, you guys, like, that's not even funny. Like, stop. That's stupid. I know it sounds rational, but it's stupid. Please stop going back to your ex to keep your body count low. Your ex is an ex for a reason. Your ex is holding you back. Your ex is a non-factor. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you can, please subscribe to this channel. I checked my statistics and only 40% of you that watch my videos are subscribed to my channel. Can you please subscribe to my channel? I will love you forever. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah. Oh. Mwah.